Every year I say the same thing, and it's just that I would have rather be alone on my birthday and really just spend time with myself. I'm also going to try to do a solo trip to Seattle, Washington. Okay, so it is currently 2:35 a.m. and we are getting ready for our flight to Seattle. I'm so excited. I have gotten no sleep, and it's not even because of excitement. Like, I went to sleep just now for like an hour, but I just had a lot of stuff to do before the trip, and it didn't really have a lot to do with preparing for the trip. It was just that my schedule was really busy. Like yesterday, I had to go to my unpaid internship, which is basically called a practicum, where I go and I shadow a teacher for one day out of the week, and I be having to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and the day is from like 5 to, well, the school day is from 7:45 to 2:50, and then after that I don't get home until like 4. And then yesterday I talked with Todd in the living room for a little bit, from like 4 to like 7, and then 7 to like 9. I was cleaning my room, packing, or finishing packing and getting all my stuff together, showering and all of that. And then I was just laying in my bed. I'm trying to go to sleep, and then I put something on that put me to sleep for like a couple of minutes, and then I woke up and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, dang, it's time to get ready. And it's not like a sad thing, I'm just really tired, and I'm definitely gonna be sleeping on the flight. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you don't get a lot of airport footage, that is why, because I'm mad tired. But I will try to get as much footage as possible, because this trip is about to be amazing. Like, my birthday's tomorrow, I'm turning 21, and I'm really excited. And I don't have a lot of like concrete plans, but this trip is to like see if I really like Seattle and really explore the city on my own, just to see if I can see myself living there. So we will see how it goes. I have my bags packed over there. I have a check bag, and then I have my carry-on, which is just my backpack. I have my ring light and stuff in there. Make my bed. There is Ethereal, sitting cozy. I have a lot of new stuff in my room from my last vlog, so I'll have to give you guys like a room tour the next time that I do a video, but not today. Not today. Like I said, I'm really tired. Yeah, I just wanted to do this intro so that I said something before, and I also wanted to include the part where I said that I would go to Seattle for my birthday, and I'm actually doing it, just to say that I said I would do it and I'm doing it. So manifestation is real. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm just loopy and tired right now, and I really just want to hurry up and get there. Honestly, hopefully I get a lot of sleep on the flight. My first flight is a connecting flight from Tallahassee to Atlanta, and then I'm going from Atlanta to Seattle. So the flight from here to Atlanta is like 1 hour, 2 hours. I think it's 1 hour, an hour and like 30 minutes. And then the flight from Atlanta to Seattle is like 5 hours. So I have a lot of time to go to sleep. Hopefully I can catch up on some rest before I get off the plane, because when I get off the plane, it'll be like 11 a.m. there, and I'll take like the bus or the train to the city and go to my hotel, check in and all of that. And that'll probably be the next time that y'all hear me talk for real. The rest will be montage footage. Anyways, cue the music. I lied, y'all. I'm currently at the airport, and it's like 3:20, 3:25, and apparently nobody gets here until 4 o'clock in the morning. and my flight leaves at 5:37, so I won't be checking my bag in until like an hour before the flight. But nobody's here. I really don't even think that anyone is going to be on the flight that I'm on because there's literally nobody here. Or maybe I'm just early. I thought it was the norm to I thought it was the norm to be at the airport 2 hours early, but I guess not because the work is not even here. So, but yeah, cue the music.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Legs too long for a nigga so cheap. Being flex so deep, sex so deep. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty little thing, you gotta pay it, now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Rating hitting you, yeah, I'm looking violent. Talking while you come around and not in silent. You the quick 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. No, baby, in the bag, in the Birkin. No, not a bag with the work in. Nothing, never more to me, baby. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it, girl. And I don't wanna play no games, play no games. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. I remember when we started texting. I was playing it cool, you was flexing. I know I wasn't the only one you messed with, but it was good, I was on to the next one. I remember when you started checking up, boy, you must have learned your lesson. Trying to tell me how I always was a blessing. Stayed in the area, yes, but you guessed it. Yeah, I got you. Too bad I'm vibing, nigga, I'd be fine without you. Guess you found out all the mother hoes wasn't about you. And now you're gonna waste your time chasing me. Nigga, please. Ain't no need to waste your time being caught up over me. Nigga, please. I don't wanna hear about it. You can tell your friends about it. Go tell your friends about it. Tell them about it.
Alright, so we just made it to Seattle. I'm so excited. I got to see a little bit of the city as I was walking to my hotel with my bags. I just checked in. My hotel's pretty simple. It's not like big and luxury. It's more so, it kind of reminds me of the hotel that I stayed in when I went to Houston, but it's a little bit less luxury, if that makes sense. But it's still cool. I'm gonna go and get changed because I did want to still do some walking around. It's currently 1 o'clock and I definitely want to be up out of here again by 2. I got here around noon, but I wanted to put my stuff away and really just get settled in before I went out and did some more stuff. But I definitely want to take more of a look around. I'm thinking about going to Pike Place Market, and then I'm going to probably take the ferry to Bainbridge Island and then come back to Pike Place, get on the Space Needle if it's still open, and then maybe the Great Wheel if it's still open as well. It says that it's 60 degrees outside, but it doesn't feel like how 60 degrees feels like in Florida. It feels more so like 70, it's sunny, there's no clouds in the sky, and I'm like really stoked about the weather. This lady that I was talking to on the way here, she was saying that it might be a huge adjustment for me to move here because the weather is different, but I was telling her I really like the weather and I really like all the outdoorsy stuff that they have. Like, they have a lot of mountains. We saw them on the plane right here, and I'm sure you guys saw them in the introduction montage. And they have lots of trees, lots of beautiful trees at that. Like, the trees are already changing colors. I can't wait to visit University of Washington, I think either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and see the cherry blossoms because I heard they bloom really beautifully in the fall, and I'm very excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and change clothes. I really want to go get some boba because I'm kind of craving boba. All I had today was the potato and egg burrito from the airport, and I just finished that. It was pretty big, but I didn't have a bev, or I threw my bev away because I didn't want them to give me too much trouble at the airport. But yeah, I threw my beb away, and I'm kind of craving boba tea right now. And I saw a couple of restaurants that might have them when I was walking on the way here. So I'll probably get changed. I will go and get some boba, and then I'll head down to Pike Place Market, and that will be the next place that you guys see me.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just on myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on the scene. Think you know your words so funny to me. That's why you think I left by 1 time. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain, and I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out your life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. You keep wasting my time, you keep wasting my time. Don't you on the scene? Think you know your words so funny to me. That's why you think I left by 1 time. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain, and I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house, it's not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out your life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. You keep wasting my time, you keep wasting my time.
Okay, so I did not make it on the ferry. I had to come back because I kind of had to poop. So I came back and I rode an electric scooter back because I was like 30 minutes of a walk away, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it if I walk. So I got on an electric scooter for the first time. It was very fun. I could not record because I had to focus. I could barely drive a car. So the scooter was a little bit hard to start, and I never worked a scooter before. I rode an electric bike before, and that was a little bit easier, but like it took me like 15 minutes to like get the bike started. But now I know how to ride one, so I'm gonna let my phone charge a little bit, and then we're gonna scoot back down to the ferry to see if I can get on the ferry to Bainbridge Island, and then try to come back by like 6 or 7. We'll see. I don't know what time the sun sets, and I don't want to be out too late because I do have to get up in the morning. I have a hike tomorrow. Tomorrow's also my birthday, so I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff to celebrate, and I don't want to spoil too much of the city for myself. So we're only going to be doing a little bit. I haven't seen Pike Place yet. Like I said, I did have to come back, but you saw in the montage that I saw the Space Needle. It's so much bigger when you get up close, but like from my hotel, it looks small, if that makes sense. So I was very surprised to see that it was as big as it was when I got up close to it. But if I can't get on the ferry, I'll go get on the Space Needle. So we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna let my phone charge first. All right, no promises, but this is my attempt at trying to record myself scooting. I'm on the scooter right now. All right. Okay. Trying to watch the road though. This jump be going fast. All right, this first. Okay, it says take a left. Just a left. I'll make sure there's no cars coming though. I could go. Judge it though. If you go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna scoop. Ooh, I'm riding on the sidewalk too, and I'm not really even supposed to be doing that. Hopefully there's not like citations for that. That's all the scooting I got for y'all. It's kind of hard to scoot and record at the same time. So I'm using my iPad to record. I got Ivor's fish and chips. It's like true cod or whatever they call it. It looks bland, but it's actually really good. I don't know what the original fish tastes like, but I got the Cajun style and I tried it before I left. It was really good. And then I got water from the lobby. They gave me ketchup and tartar sauce. I'm about to smash that while I talk to y'all about how my day went. So I got on the ferry to Bainbridge after spending like 20 minutes looking for it. They had an alternative way to get to the Bainbridge route or the Bainbridge ferry because they were doing construction, I guess, on like the pier, if that makes sense. So there's different piers where you can go to different places. And that specific pier was having construction, so I had to figure out where it was. So I went to a different pier and they directed me to where that pier was or where the rerouting for that pier was. So once I actually found the pier, I got my ticket. It was $9. I almost didn't get on because when I was getting my ticket, they were like, okay, everybody has 3 minutes to get on the ferry. And I was like, Lord have mercy. And I was struggling to go on my tote bag. You know when you have your tote bag and you have like 50 million things in there and the one thing that you're trying to find is like at the bottom of the bag and you're like, where is it? Where is it? That was me. But fortunately, I did get my ticket in time to get on the ferry and it was absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you guys saw in the montage that I put before this segment. It was literally amazing. Like, I never felt so calm and serene at a site before. And I don't really take well to cities, but I feel like Seattle is very well balanced. The lady that I was walking with after I came from the airport, she was telling me that like an hour out in either direction can take you into a totally different part of Seattle. And it's like they have the beach, they have the water, like lakefronts, they have a countryside, they have the city here, they have the mountains, they have everything, honestly. And if I have to base whether or not I wanted to move here off of today alone, I would, because they have everything. And I'm really not a city girl. I'm more of a country girl. I like the idea of land. I like the idea of having a yard, a porch, and not just like a balcony and a high rise. And just because I like to like plant stuff and I like to decorate, I like the idea of having a home. Apartments don't really do it for me anymore. Once I graduate, I really want to find somewhere that feels like home, and I definitely feel like I could find somewhere here. The only problem with Seattle is it's very expensive, so I might have to live in a surrounding area and then maybe commute to work in Seattle. So I have to look into that. But other than that, took the ferry to Bainbridge Island. I ended up not touring the island. I was way too tired. But it did look cute from what I seen after I got off the ferry when the ride was over and then I got back on. I saw like some trees and some houses that were in the trees. I don't know what you would call that. Like, it's not just house on the hill, but they were very pretty. The trees were pretty. The water was pretty. It was a little scary. Knowing that you were moving over water, that like if you fell in and you didn't know how to swim, you would probably drown if no one saved you. But I just try not to look at it too long. But after I got off the ferry again, I got some Irish fish and chips. It's really good. I definitely recommend. The prices are high, but I feel like the prices are high everywhere in Seattle. Like, this meal was $13, and it wasn't even a meal. It's just a fish and chips, a 3-piece with some fries that they probably just took out of a bag frozen and put in some grease. It was $13.55. No, you cook your own food here. But they did have a fresh food market from what I saw when I was just passing through Pike Place Market to get to the pier. They had a fresh food market. Now, some of their prices for their fresh food was a little bit expensive. It just depends on what you get from there, I would say. But that was only from me glimpsing. I'll have to take another look the next time that I go. But I did see some things that were a little pricey. So that was my first day. I hope you guys liked it. I'm very excited to see tomorrow because everything else for the rest of the trip is pretty structured, if that makes sense. Like, today was just like a free fall day and I was exploring, but the rest of my trip is very much like, these are things that I want to do at a specific time and I have like a schedule. Like, tomorrow I'm going hiking from 8 to 12 in the Snoqualmie, one of those variations of that word, in the falls. So that's tomorrow, 8 to 12. And then after that, I don't know what I want to do after that tomorrow. Because I'll probably go back to Pike Place. I'll get myself some flowers. I know tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be turning 21. So I did want to get myself some flowers from Pike Place. And then I also wanted to go out to dinner and get some drinks. Because, obviously I'm turning 21. What is 21 without drinks? In America, at least. So yeah, that's my itinerary for the rest of the trip, or at least tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys when I get up, and we'll take it from there.